in cookie form. Oh yeah, it's real, and it's real easy too. It's 2.5 cups of flour, spooned and leveled as always. For the sugar, we're using 10x confectioner sugar. That's a half cup also. 10x is nice in this cookie because it makes it lighter and crumblier than a traditional sugar. And of course, you have to have salt always, a teaspoon, and that should be coarse salt, and a whisk. All right, how easy was that? Now for the wet ingredients, we have 2 sticks of unsalted butter in a stand mixer. And this is going to be beaten with more sugar, 1/4 cup, and lots of lemon zest, 2 tablespoons. You can get about a tablespoon of zest out of 1 lemon, depending on the size. We need the juice also, 2 tablespoons. You could use an electric hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. It does just the same job. Add your dry ingredients. Reduce the speed to low. A shortbread like this is virtually foolproof, so it's even a good cookie for beginners. Now we just need to get these onto parchment-lined baking sheets, and we're ready for the oven. Take a 1.5-inch ice cream scoop and just scoop balls right onto a parchment-lined tray. This recipe makes 28 cookies of this size. And at this point, you should have an oven preheated to 325 degrees with your oven racks in the upper and lower third positions. They don't need a lot of space because they don't spread much, but do give them a little bit of room just so that they cook evenly. Shortbread dough like this is very forgiving and easy to work with. Into the freezer for 10 minutes. Our scoops of cookie dough are firm from the freezer and ready for the oven. Only 10 minutes to partially cook because then we have to make those little indentations for our pink lemonade filling. Yeah, these are looking good. They're just starting to set up. And now for the indentations. Have a wooden spoon with a nice thick handle, and we're going to actually use the handle end to create the indentation. It's very simple. You just go about like that while they're only soft baked at this point. And they really won't change shape from here at all, so whatever indentation you make now is what you're going to get in the end. At this point, they just need to finish setting up in the oven, and that'll take about another 15 minutes. So that'll be 25 minutes total, nearly there. Back in they go, and as always, don't forget to set your timer. Our cookies have cooled completely on the tray, and they're ready for their pink lemonade filling. To make it, you'll need 1.25 cups of confectioner sugar in a bowl, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and 1 raspberry is going to give us that pink color. Just give that a whisk, and you'll want to mash that raspberry a little bit with your whisk. You'll see how this comes together very quickly. I'm sure you'll find something to do with the rest of those raspberries from the container you bought. See how it's taking that beautiful, soft pink hue? We want this fairly thick, but you can always, if it's too thick, you can always add a little more lemon juice. But this looks great just the way it is. It should fall slowly from your whisk. Before we put the glaze into the center of our cookies, give them a light dusting of confectioner sugar, makes them even prettier. That looks good. And then to fill them, just take a spoon and pour it right into the center. Oh yeah. A little goes a long way with this kind of an icing. It has a concentrated, tart sweetness. These pink lemonade thumbprint cookies